Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for inviting me tonight, to this, today, beautiful day, to this celebration. I was wondering what would be good to read today to honor the space. And I thought I would read a poem for the dancers. I have a friend who wrote a dance, orchestrated a dance, imagined a dance while listening to my words. And I thought that the most courteous thing I could do to respond to that is to write a poem to her dance. So she made about 10 people dance, and it was up at SFU. And I went to it, and I was a little panicked, not knowing what I will do, because it is a kind of, you show up and you think that there'll be a poem. And this poem came out of that dance. In the green-blue dance of the moment, suspend your ability to comprehend. Hold each instant in the arc of a foot, the cup of a palm, the small curve of the back. All that breath poured into a form. Wade through the silk of the body that already has unlearned, falling through the beat of the dance we are. The space where the earth dreams, its green, blue breath rippling more than we have gathered. Already walking backwards, you want to draw things toward you, but the head can only turn after through language, speak from its broken breath. Bodies swirling with memories float leaves on the mirror surface of mind. Outstretched arms find their hands pointing. And just when you think you've got it, your hands turn to water. A swirl of silk, time bends backwards as far as you will go in this blizzard of bodies. Get carried away. Get carried on the small hands of the moment. Get lost in the folds of its untold sleeves. And the other poem I wanted to read for you today, of course, art is one of the things that brings us together and makes us human, and the other is our planet, really, and what we need. And I don't know if nature can heal itself anymore. I used to believe that, but I'm worried, terribly worried, with what we're doing with our world. So this poem is in honor of our world and the nature that inspires us, and perhaps we need to spend some more time thinking what we're doing with it. Where the mind sheds its proud skin. From the road, it looks like there is no axis, a creek rushing. We step over and the sound drifts with us upwards. We make our way through twigs catching onto hair, crackling underfoot. My boot sinks into a fallen birch, its bark intact, but like a word holds together what is rotting underneath. We sweep away vines, move aside branches, get through language, untended, overgrown, here where I define it. Tame it, make it wild, face the jawbone of elk or deer, their scattered teeth, syllables I carefully examine. In this thick undergrowth, the trees predate memory. Roots and twisted etymologies I look up in my need for rational greens against metaphysical blues. The boulder will not budge from the spot in the sun, its moss a perfect garden, the air sweet with pine, birch, and such small varied life. At every step there is something that humiliates and mortifies proud minds. And thus I mistook the sound of the wings of grouse for an engine starting in the distance. It is not spring yet, but you can see how the words are eager buds. like the rushing of this brook, skipping rocks, such eagerness it foams. And once we've crossed, we are truly here. Recognize this, know it. This wandering among the trees, this mingling of thought with leaves, the bursting buds swollen with new definitions, and the way the light shafts through to make a point. Here, I will stand still.